Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Let's get this going. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Eddie Pinheiro to get it started. Off we go from Landover. And they'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
Ready! 60 Vikings! 60 Vikings! Panther 11! Panther 11!
Right to the air goes Daniel. Finding the veteran tight end, Zach Ertz. And he'll be taken down at the 30. A huge play right off the bat to gain of 43 yards.
Washington, first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Cougar 19.
On first and 10, here's Daniels. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
It's now second and 10.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it.
Come on.
But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Let's go.
Throwing on second down. Daniel. A screen set up for Krosky Merritt. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
It's a gain of 5.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Third and 5.
Let's go.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's first and goal.
2-yard line.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. Krosky Merritt will take this one into the end zone. Touchdown, Commanders. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
And now, after that opening touchdown, the offense is going to stay out and go for 2.
Washington will line up for the 2-point
Cougar
conversion.
19. Ready.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. Rolling right. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
Jake Moody to kick off.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Here comes a return from the 5. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
For an opener, Purdy to throw. Short one there, caught by Kittle. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. And a 49.
They'll put Ayuk in motion.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, 49ers.
1st and 10 for Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
49ers, 1st down.
Here's Purdy. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
11 more yards. That's another 49er 1st down. A gain of 11 on the play. And
They'll throw again with Purdy. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard
16
line.
more yards. And the 49er 1st down.
Purdy going to put it up again. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Chance now to match that opening touchdown. It is 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
To throw once more, it's Purdy. This one caught at the 4. And he'll take it on in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers.
Touchdown, 49ers.
The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. Now pass deep for McLaurin. He's got it. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
Gain of 62 yards.
A big play to kick off this drive. 62 yards.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. The Niners have the early advantage. More after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So after the big play to start, now we have 1st and goal.
Come on, set! 70 Timberwolves. Get up.
Throwing now, Daniel. Forced to his right. And he's in. Debo Samuel. Touchdown, Commanders.
And it's just another element that defenses have to worry about when playing a team like this. You match up with all their skill guys in the route concept, but then there's nobody left to account for the quarterback, and he ends up making the play. Big-time finish, big-time play, and they end this drive with 6.
The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. So now Daniels and the Commanders offense gonna go for 2.
Let's
The
go.
Commanders will line up for the 2-point
19 Tiger,
conversion.
19 Tiger. Let's go.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And he'll get into the end zone, doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion.
14, 49ers 7. Jake Moody to kick off.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Pearsall, the man in motion. Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Again, it's McCaffrey. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. It is Percy Butler to bring him down.
2-yard gain on the play.
3rd and a yard.
Get set. Watch out.
They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Gonna depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short.
So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming.
Get set, get set. Up, line around, up. Yellow.
They're going. Here's Purdy. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on fourth down.
First down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Outside. 18, watch out.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. Right back to Kittle. That's another one. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 27.
A gain there of 27 yards.
49er.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
18, watch out.
They'll put Ayuk in motion. They'll try the left side with McCaffrey. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Outside. 18, yellow.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Caught. This is Ayuk. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. Open receiver, the former Gator, it's Ricky Pearsall. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
And the 49er first down.
Now Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
At the 26.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
And he's into the end zone. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers.
Touchdown.
That is second touchdown of the afternoon.
Really nice job there by the receiver, understanding what to do after you secure the catch and the ability to target him in the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. If you can hit them in stride and be accurate with the ball, there is a lot of green grass to pick up yards after the catch, and he's able to take this one all the way into the end zone for 6.
That ties the game at 14. Pinheiro set to kick off.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Take it to the house.
Bring it in. Come on, bring it back.
Go! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Daniels now on first down. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time. And it'll be second down.
At the 21-yard line.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown.
49ers.
Well, they just try a very short throw, and instead, the defense takes it back the other way, and they come up with a big play, scoring the touchdown.
Mike, for how fast he jumped that route, it almost seems like he was in the huddle and ran the route for the quarterback. I mean, he was there before the receiver, and as you said, there was nothing left to do but take it all the way back the other way.
18. What's up? Yellow. Yellow.
Here's Purdy. This is going to be caught. So it's an 8-point swing. Not just a pick six, but add on a 2-point conversion. Closing seconds of this first half, and this kickoff is away. A return now from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Work in the middle. He's got Ertz. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Here's 2nd and 2.
Get it? Ready,
Here's Daniel. Now pass deep from McLaurin. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Jake Moody to kick off.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This is fielded inside the 5. Now an opening past the 30.
Isaac Garendo on the return. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
They'll put Ayuk in motion. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now Purdy. Flush to his right. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
A 10-yard loss on the play. It's second down.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Get set. Get set. Yellow. Run, set.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That's over the middle to Kittle. And he will go all the way. George Kittle. Touchdown, San Francisco. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
14. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. This returnable from the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Tag. 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle.
Play clock down to 0. That is not the way to start a drive.
Okay, break. Here we go. Set. 7.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. Out to his right. That is hard. Inside the 20. And he will score. Zach Ertz. Touchdown, Washington. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
So now Daniels and the Commanders offense going to go for 2.
Washington will line up for the 2-point
Hawk
conversion.
70. Hawk 70. Ready.
Daniels now going to look to throw. And he will win the race to the pylon. In for the 2-point conversion.
You just have to find a way defensively to step up there and get a stop. It's one thing to give up 6. You allow a touchdown. But now dig deep, man. Get a stop. Looked like there was some confusion, and offense is going to come away with 8.
Jake Moody to kick off.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Safe kick taken at the 5. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard
The
line.
Niners take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. They'll put Ayuk in motion. On second down, Purdy. This throw left side, caught by Kittle. It'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A 7-yard gain.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense. Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, that's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
Here's Saul, the man in motion. Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Shotgun snap to Purdy. That's complete to Kittle, the tight end. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 7. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second down, they need 7.
Get set.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
118. Watch out.
On third down, it's Purdy. A short one there, caught by Kittle. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Here's Purdy. That's taken in, and he's going to have a Niners first down, as that'll be a gain of 15 on fourth down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
They'll run here with McCaffrey. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. To throw, it's Purdy. They'll try to hit him with a screen. He's into space past the 25. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15. And a first down.
And a 49er first down.
The 49ers out to punt this one as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18. A run here with McCaffrey. Not much happening there, just a short game.
The ball carrier. He's taken down at the 17-yard line. 1 yard gain brings up second and 9.
Here's a second and 9.
21. Outside.
They run once more with McCaffrey. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down.
Get set. Get set. Rise up.
Now the Commanders will use their third and final timeout, and it comes with exactly 1 minute left in the game. Trying to keep a drive alive, going to have to convert on third and 9.
Ricky Pearsall, the ball carrier. Jonathan Jones on the tackle. A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
So, here's Eddie Pinheiro in a big spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. So, here's Eddie Pinheiro in a big spot. This one he's gotta have. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Oh, this ball's going to wind up nowhere close to the landing zone. Definite mishit there. This one's going to be spotted out beyond the 40. Here's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Moving outside the pocket. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
Everybody in that defensive huddle just continues to remind themselves, you know they're going to take shots. They're going to try to throw the ball over your head and see if they can generate a big play. So continue to defend it just like they did there, and that one winds up incomplete.
They'll come up now for 2nd down.
Go! Steady.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He's going to look downfield once again. And that final throw here is intercepted. Picked off by Jason Pinnock. So, a win here for our visitors, the 49ers. They were forced to travel cross-country. They get the early start, 10 a.m. on their body clocks. They're happy now. They come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.